economy. Indeed, tough economic times will usher in the change even more quickly. A few facts. The overwhelming majority of women are longing to kick down that dreaded corporate ladder, flee the 8 a.m. to daycare closing dash, but at the same time hang on to some real status. We've had enough of the 50 or 60-hour work weeks, holidays that never get taken, the juggling and spinning and rushing. We know the solution isn't longer hours at daycare or hiring more babysitters or asking our husbands to stay home, because we're the ones who want more time for our children, our parents, our communities, ourselves. Most educated women don't want to quit work altogether, even if they could. We want to use our brains and be productive professionally, but we don't want to keep tearing at the fabric of our families or our lives outside of the workplace. We need to find time. We want to slow down, to take a moment to thank the cashier at the grocery store, to indulge in banter with our neighbor, to occasionally handle ballet drop-off or make it to our book club. We want to be in our lives. And frankly, we have the same desire for our work existence. We'd like to spend our time at work engaged in meaningful and fulfilling pursuits and grown-up interactions with colleagues, focused on results. We've had enough of worrying about punching a clock or ringing some macho bell to the tune of "He who stays in the office longest slays the biggest mammoth." The situation is so dire that a majority of us will opt, when asked, for less responsibility. We will trade duties, a title, even salary increases for more time, freedom, and harmony. We don't want to quit, far from it, but time has become our new currency. 87% of the women in a recent study say they'd like a better balance, or as we put it, more sanity at work. And are the other 13% being honest? It's an issue that now even has a champion in the White House. It's always guilt-filled, Michelle Obama told me in an interview on the campaign trail. Constant guilt surrounds working women and mothers, no matter what you decide to do. The First Lady wants to put a national spotlight on the frustrating balancing act that so many women face, and which she herself had to master. The pride of their working-class family, both she and her brother excelled at Princeton, and then she went on to Harvard Law School. Before her husband became president, Mrs. Obama had a thriving career, but since the birth of her daughters, she's made it plain she considers raising them her top priority, and she backed that up in her job choices, opting for flexibility over promotions. No matter what decision you make at any point in time, she concluded with an understanding shake of her head, you feel like you should be doing more on the other end. It's great to know we're not alone in our angst, but you'll feel even better when you learn that this uniquely female torture doesn't have to be yours or any woman's. Not anymore. Why? The scale of transformation roiling beneath the surface is immense. This is a moment in history when outside forces have aligned to create a profound upheaval in the world of work. Another fact, women top every company's most wanted list. We'll bet you had no idea just how essential you are. Naturally, that information isn't just handed out to the masses. That would give us too much leverage. A treasure trove of remarkable new economic data plainly proves we have power like never before. And hard data is critical because, after all, we're not going to get something from the business world just because we want it. We have to be valuable to the bottom line in order to force change. And are we ever? Why? Because businesses with more women in senior positions make more money. It's as straightforward and stunning as that. The business world is changing in ways that call for more brain over brawn, and our more inclusive and constructive management style is in high demand. Again, this claim is not just wishful thinking. You'll see the research, and when you do, it will make perfect sense. Our right-brain multitasking and problem-solving skills help us make good corporate decisions, and companies now understand that a woman's opinion about products is critical, since, as we all know, we do the bulk of the buying for our families. Throw in the fact that we've got more degrees than men do and that there's an approaching talent shortage, especially of college-educated workers, and anyone can do the math. We have never been hotter. And it helps, by the way, that our savvy youngers are fanning the flames, demanding more freedom than we've dared.